With only 9 guaranteed games each fall, the majority of Illinois high school football players have a short time to make their mark. As a result, coaches have long tried to find a way to get their players ready in the summer. And now things like 7-on-7 football tournaments are the norm for any off-season program. Alex Symonds made his way to a trio of these competitions around the area.
Green 63, go!
It's not exactly football. It lacks things the Friday night version provides: the crowds, hits, and hogs. But you could call 7-on-7 off-season football the diet version. Each offense fields a quarterback, 5 eligible receivers, and a snapper against a 7-man defense made up of defensive backs and linebackers. Tim O'Halloran has covered Illinois high school football for more than 20 years and has seen the competitions evolve.
The mentality used to be up until 3-4 years ago, it was, go get your work in, you do 10 plays, the other team does 10 plays, and it still kind of happens at this point, but events like this, the Red Grange Classic, it's really kind of exploded in the northern part of the state.
The Red Grange Classic is the third-year brainchild of Wheaton-Warrenville South coach Ron Muhich. 24 teams made their way to Wheaton in late June for pool play in a double elimination tournament. Winner gets a spot in the National Select 7-on-7 tourney in Hoover, Alabama.
The kids like this. This is fun. And that's, we got to get back to something that's fun for kids in high school that has not only teaching merit for me as a coach, but, motivates them to play.
The rules at the Red Grange and other competitions like it go like this. Each series starts at the 45, with first downs at the 30 and 15-yard lines. No running plays are allowed, and a referee counts off 4 seconds to simulate a pass rush. If he reaches 4 seconds before the ball is thrown, the defense earns a sack. Touchdowns are 6 points, and an offense can go for 1 or 2 on the PAT from the 3 or 10-yard line, respectively. The defense can also score. A turnover on downs is worth 2 points, and an interception worth 3.
I just think it gets their juices flowing a little bit, even though it's not exactly 11 on 11. But you get to see how they're going to perform under a little bit more pressure than just your old pickup game.
The coaches from the District 203 and 204 schools got in on the 7-on-7 action for the first time this July, with Naperville Central hosting the 203-204 football jamboree featuring all 5 teams.
We all decided it would be a great opportunity to do this in July and to get all 5 teams here and come out and play each other and not be afraid to play each other and to show the community that we want to compete and beat each other, but we can come out here and have fun and respect each other and showcase our talents.
The evolution of competitions like these has mirrored that of the game itself at the high school level, with the passing game becoming more advanced than ever.
Most teams throwing, their passing game is in mid-season form in the middle of June, so it is you're fine-tuning. We're doing things now that you didn't used to be able to put in until, the 3rd or 4th game. So it has progressed, and I don't know if it's better, it's different.
That's what I'm talking about.
Situationally, putting guys in situations and down and distances in the red zone, stuff that 5 years ago you didn't get to till you got to August camp. Well, now when we get to August camp, it's all in, and we're more just fine-tuning as opposed to installing during that time.
Another development in the Illinois football world is Club 7-on-7, with travel teams taking part in tournaments in the winter and spring when high school teams can't hold organized activities. Nequa wideout and Fighting Illini commit Mikey Dudek is one of many area players who play club in the offseason for Midwest Boom. His main motivation is getting ready for fall Saturdays in the Big Ten.
They actually taught me a lot of stuff, like how to get off the press and how to work against that when I was going against, like the number 2 linebacker in the country each weekend. Just getting better and better going against that great competition.
Central quarterback and ISU commit Jake Colby also played in limited action for Boom, citing the same need for outside competition. But when the squad traveled to club nationals in Florida, the QB stayed home.
Since I made my college decision, I think with like a week left of school, I'm not trying to get more exposure for that. I know where I want to be, and I'm just trying to I want to win a state title, and I'm going to work with my team to do that.
Colby mentions his college decision because one of the main draws of Club 7-on-7 is the possibility for college exposure. Nearly all the high school coaches we talk to don't buy it.
This is a team game about the high school you play for, not overly concerned about, what a elite 7-on-7 or where you go in Florida to play. It doesn't matter to us. We're not there watching it. All we care about is what you do on our field.
You don't play for a club in the fall. You play for your high school in the fall. And if you want to win a state title, it's going to be with your high school. It's not going to be with some club.
You know what? The thing I like about football, it's one of the last bastions of non-AAU phenomena. And that's my take on it. They still come to me if they want to talk about one of my kids and where he's going to school. And that's the way we like it.
Although linemen may feel left out of the action, they have an outlet to get their competitive juices flowing as well. Lineman challenges accompany some 7-on-7s like the Red Grange and the Bolingbrook Passing Jamboree. Bolingbrook's event is in its 33rd year and still run by retired Raider coach Phil Acton. It includes an obstacle course, weightlifting competitions, relay races, and a tug-of-war. Current Raider coach John Ivlow quipped it gives his linemen a chance to show how unathletic they really are.
We try to have fun. We want the kids to come here, to want to come here. There's nothing worse than dreading going to practice. So we don't want that. We want the kids to have fun.
While most 7-on-7 tourneys have shifted to the competitive with referees and scorekeepers, the Bolingbrook event is a throwback, with each team running 25 plays and playing against 5 different teams.
We're all about teaching. I mean, you know, yeah, we could put our 7 best out there and let them get all the reps and compete and stuff, but I'd rather teach the guys that are in on the 2nd and 3rd team and have them know the stuff and be able to use them later on in the year, and that's what some people don't get. I could care less about keeping score and going to Alabama or wherever they go.
Let's go some more, baby. Let's go some more, baby.
But with fall practice kicking off on August 14th and the season starting on the 30th, they'll soon be taking a back seat to the more traditional gridiron fare. I'm Alex Symonds for the home stretch.